Welcome back to episode 3 in the series of connection and isolation, noticing my social needs, in one of the 12 areas of these depression videos that we are focusing on. So these videos are again intended to decrease depression, decrease negative behaviors, and increase healthier behaviors. So really you can live the life that you would like to live in the end. So in the last episode, we talked about noticing your social energy, understanding when you need connection and when you need rest. So here's the tricky part. Being alone can either heal you or it can hurt you, depending on how and why you're doing it. So today we're going to dive into the difference between healthy solitude and harmful isolation. And so we're going to explore what makes solitude restorative, how to spot when alone time turns into harmful isolation, and small shifts to find balance between the two. So where do we start in the difference between healthy solitude and harmful isolation? Well, what does healthy solitude look like? Solitude is intentional alone time. It's a way to recharge, reflect, and reconnect with yourself. It can be quiet, peaceful, or even joyful. So signs of a healthy solitude are you feel calmer or lighter afterward. You're choosing to spend time alone, not avoiding everyone. You use it for self-care activities, reading, meditating, journal, or resting, or anything else in that area. It feels restorative, not draining. So some examples could be that you're taking a walk alone while listening to music you love. That's healthy solitude. It's going to nourish you and it gives you some mind space. And I think that's just space to kind of start working out some things. Solitude is like pressing pause, not stopping life, but giving yourself room to breathe. So what's next, and the difference between healthy solitude and harmful isolation? Well, it's understanding when solitude does become harmful isolation for us. So isolation, of course, is different than solitude in that it's not chosen from a place of care. It's fueled by fear, shame, or exhaustion. It's when you start to feel disconnected from yourself and from others. So here are some signs of harmful isolation. You avoid texts, calls, or invitations out of fear or guilt, not because you need rest. The thought of connecting feels heavy, not healing. You spend most of your time alone, but don't feel any better afterwards. And your inner critic grows louder the more time you spend alone. So here's an example. You tell yourself, no one wants to hear from me anyway, and you keep withdrawing, even when a simple chat with a friend might lift your mood. So now where do we go from the difference between healthy solitude and harmful isolation? Well, it's finding a balance between the two. The goal isn't to avoid alone time, it's to create a balance that feels supportive. So try these shifts. Check in with your intentions. Ask yourself, am I choosing this time alone to heal, or is it going to be to hide? Add a small connection ritual. If you notice isolation creeping in, send a single text like thinking of you. Every tiny interaction can break the cycle for you. Pair alone time with some care. So instead of scrolling or numbing, try pairing your solitude with something nourishing like journaling, stretching, or sitting outside. It can be very small, or it can be a little bit bigger if you want. So here's a mini practice. Each night ask, did my alone time today make me feel more grounded, or did it make me feel more stuck? And use that answer to guide you the next day with whether you need to change it from isolation to healthy solitude. And so here we are at the end of the video. So let's recap and wrap up. Healthy solitude fills you. Harmful isolation empties you. The difference is your intention and how you feel afterwards. By tuning in, you can honor your need for rest while still keeping a thread of connection alive. So in episode 4, we're going to explore creating a social needs map, a simple tool for understanding which connections feel safe, supportive, and energizing for you. So here's the comment section. Comment with anything going on with your life, anything about this video, any other heavy emotion you have besides depression, and of course on depression. And if you're struggling with a comment to leave, here's a question for you. What's one form of solitude that leaves you feeling better, not worse? So remember, you're allowed to rest, but you're also worthy of connection. Both can exist together. And if if this video resonated with you, if it helped you at all, please like, subscribe, comment, and of course share it with anybody who may need to understand the difference between healthy solitude and harmful isolation. So here's the next section of the video that I like. It's where I get to talk about the journals and children's book that I created. And these journals are just another hand-in-hand tool to use like these videos. So they're to hopefully help increase healthy behaviors, decrease unhealthy behaviors, and kind of get started to look at the day-to-day of what's going on and maybe what can I change. So you have an anxiety journal, a beach journal, self-love, discipline, and discovery journal, with more journals to come, and a children's book where your child gets to learn about bravery, courage, and their own spark. And of course, at the end, there are worksheets for them too. They may need your help, but this is where they can learn and they can visualize, because you're writing it down or they're writing it down, what is their bravery? What is their courage? What is their spark? And hopefully this sets the stage to kind of keep going with visualizing our positive behaviors and our positive thoughts and how we can build upon that day to day. So thank you for watching this video.